Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As y'all know, I'm AJ. I'm going to adjust the camera down just a tiny bit. Okay, and today we are playing Farming Simulator 19. Why are we playing Farming Simulator 19? Because I just really been wanting to play it for no good reason. Like, it's been a thing. I got it a while ago, so I've had it in my library. I played a little bit of it, I think, on a live stream, like, way back when. And now I just want to get back into it. And it's Mother's Day, so it's a day for me to do whatever I want to do, and so this is what we're doing. I don't remember a whole lot, although I did go back yesterday and look at the tutorials. I do Farm Manager. So my goal is to eventually buy everything. Own all the lands. Own all the animals. I don't know if there's actually like a game complete in this. So maybe that and then become a millionaire? I don't know. I don't know how hard it would be to become a millionaire in this game. But we're gonna try. Let me check my volume really quick. Sorry. No, I just turned it. I was trying to check my volume and I accidentally turned it off. Okay, play. So maybe that and then. All right, so we need to turn the volume on the game down.
I don't know how hard it would be to become a millionaire in this game.
Okay, so we're gonna turn the volume like way down on the game. If you want it to be louder, let me know. But I don't want it to be so loud that it's like you can't hear what I'm saying. I'm gonna go Farm Manager, so I'm gonna start with some monies. I haven't really played this game enough. I'm gonna start from scratch. But maybe I should anyway. Starting capital is limited. You don't own any land or equipment. Economy is tough, prices are low. Realistic, okay. Well, why not? Continue. I love that it does keep the character setting, so I don't have to spend any time remaking my character. Wish I could change their hair color, though. So, first we're going to pause it. And we're going to take a quick look at the map. So there's an animal dealer. There's my barn. I got a barn, a spinnery, restaurant. I don't actually know what's over here yet. Let's see. I'm just trying to plan this out. So let's go over here. So horses. General, okay. Hay, straw, and silage. Okay. Silage. Chaff. From corn, wheat, barley, or canola. Straw is wheat, barley, or oat. Okay. Hay and oat. Okay, because I'm thinking if we're gonna have a ranch, then I should make sure I'm having the foods for the ranch. with the spinnery. So that should be cotton. So I should get that first, and I should have cotton with it. Now, thing is, you have to cultivate. Okay, you have to. What is it they said you have to do? You need to be able to plow. You need to be able to weed, fertilize, plow, lime. Harvest. So we want this first, and we're going to turn that into a cotton field because the spinnery is right there. $171. Okay. Contracts. Okay, so let me go ahead to the shop. Visit the shop. You have surrendered. What is... I haven't surrendered, but it's Mother's Day and I wanted to play a different game for just a little bit. I will be going back to the other one. I was gone last weekend for my sister's wedding. And then yesterday just trying to catch up on everything. But today, it's just... I just wanted a little mental break to do something that has... I don't know. I just felt like doing something different today. And then next weekend, I'll be back with more of Stardew Valley. Don't worry, I have not surrendered. Okay. Now, here's the problem, is that my camera mount is on top of the bar on top, so I can't actually see what I'm selecting. I can see the vehicles and whatnot, but I kind of have to scroll through. So we're going to get this. Customize it. You showed before because this joke, a farming game that's not Stardew. This is disappointing. I am very disappointed. Sorry. Now, this costs more. I don't know why it costs more. What the value of that is, I don't know. Okay, so this increases the engine power, so let's do that. We do need the front load attacher. And then, of course, we gotta make it my colors. There we go. That's a little too bright. There we go. And we will buy that. Yes. Okay. So what are the contracts that we have again? Any type of fertilizer, liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. So we'll do liquid. You have greatly disappointed me. Flays will remember this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get tools. So we'll need the weight. I have $346,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and get like customize this black. You know what? We'll boom. Buy that. Okay, and then we need... I don't have any idea what 90% of these things are. Crop protection. Wait, no, it's a fertilizer. Let me just do crop protection. So we'll do this, I guess. The only way this can be forgiven is if other streamer appears. My new bucket list is to witness him a second time. Yes, very experimental indeed. Bet you didn't expect that one.
Yes.
When you have a minute, I need you to make a trip to the basement.
Why?
I just need you to make a trip to the basement before you leave.
Okay. I'm ready for the shower, so can I hop in after I'm done with that?
Yeah, no
Or
problem.
Is it urgent? Okay.
Right, bye.
I'll get ready and I'll go down after. Okay.
Right. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you, Ian, and your family are doing well. Hello, Superdog Logan. Long time no see. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, and we're expecting another one now. So I'm gonna have 2 little ones. And also, Flay's Flame, I have put in the request to other streamer. So he should be. Oh my gosh. Just a second, I have to turn off my notifications because they're gonna start talking sports again. And it's not that I don't like them talking sports, it's just that it goes from like 1 missed text message to like 300 missed text messages in about, 5 minutes. It would help if I could see what I was backing into. Because I like can't see where I'm backing up. There we go. Oops, how do I turn off the engine? Okay, just enter. Okay, got it. This is very great news. How do your keywords for an unknown amount of time? Look. Superdog Logan hasn't known about it, but I have not been hiding my belly over here when I've been standing up and sitting down. Like, it's not a small belly. Like, it's fairly large at this point. Like, so I have not been hiding it. I've even referred to him sometimes because he kicks me while I'm streaming. Alrighty, pallets. Buy that? Yes. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the contracts. So, fertilizing... Field 11, which is what? That giant thing. Okay. Field 22, which is right there. So I can do 22 and then 11. Oh, that's what I'll do. Okay. Field 22 will accept this contract. Okay. I love how I don't actually have to get out of my vehicle to refill the thing at all. Like, it just teleports itself. in. Anyway, I do have to write, but I will keep this stream on for the other streamer. Yeah, he should be, knowing Ian, probably like a half an hour or so. Wee. Okay. La 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 la. What am I doing? That is not where I want to go. I'll make the map bigger. There we go. Cruise control. Yay! I don't know if it automatically sets for me to follow the speed limit or not. Woot. Hello. Hi there. There we go. Lower sprayer. Unfold sprayer. Okay. Whee! The only thing that sucks is, like, it barely changes the ground, so it's really hard to tell where you've already been. I need some advice here. Should I kill my side characters, then my main? Or should I kill my main and then my side characters? You know what? Should I just kill them all at once? Decisions. So, my answer would be... It depends. Because I don't know your entire plot, and I don't know what you're trying to drive the book towards. Although, I would tend to caution against killing all of them at once. Because if you kill all of them at once, then there is no one to react to the death of the character, except for the reader, which you can do and everything, but it's like... I usually find that you want at least one character whose emotions we care about to be reacting to things. I genuinely cannot see the line in this. I cannot see the line where the previous round was. So we're just gonna hope that I'm not missing any spots. I think I see where the line is in the ground, but it's barely visible. Why am I not turning? Because it goes down as long as it's spraying, whether or not I'm actually spraying on the field. So I'm just going to hope. Hooray for tractors! Why is it stuck on? Like, is that what it is? Is the weight just like... Yeah, no, the weight must have been a problem. Like, why was my... Like, my tractor was just stuck. Come on. Move. There we go. Oh my gosh. Why do you do this to me? Alright. Just gotta make sure we're not missing any spots on the edge over here. Bam! Okay. Completed that. Collect. Where are we? We got 21 and 20 and 23 over here. So 21... You're right next to me. I just don't understand why this is so... Okay. There we go. Wow. Is it a story where everyone dies? Must be. See, when there's no crops on the field, I can see where the fertilizer is. Much easier. This is so much nicer. There we go. I'm trying not to waste the fertilizer because I get paid the same amount regardless of how much fertilizer I use. I don't get paid for my equipment at all. I think I'm right towing that line. Okay. But I clearly can. Waste it because I think it just goes by time. Okay, come on. Go faster. Fastlier and fastlier, buddy. Okay. So I think we're just going to be doing nothing but fertilizing for a little bit. No. Okay. Come on. Line up. Line up your wheels. Why is this so hard? Okay. I could just hire a worker. But what's the point of getting paid to work so... Like, could you imagine being like, oh, I took a job to work somebody else's field, but I contracted it out to another person who's doing all of the actual work, but for a portion of the money? Which I suppose might be the thing to do. How is the contract on this field finished when I'm not done with the field? No, no, no. We don't do that. I mean, I could get away with it. It would save me money, but I don't do half-baked jobs. That's not my brand over here. Oh, 11... 15, 25, 23. 11, 15, 25, 23. There's 11. Where's 15? There's 15. 25, 23. We'll do 23 and then 25 and then 15 and then 11. Now, is it really only like 10:30 a.m.? So I've done 2 fields so far, and it's not even noon yet. I see the lag. I see so much lag. Hello, my future plot of land. Wow, the lag. Alright, I'm gonna see what else is open, because this is bad. That can be closed. Okay. Hopefully that should be enough. No, this is incredibly laggy. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna exit out. Okay, cool. That is going right now. There's gonna be some more. Let's go with harvesting. So what do I need to harvest? So let's go to the shop. Let's visit the shop. Okay. Harvesters. Okay. So, I usually think it's best to get the best. But I can't afford that right now. And for a harvester to work, it also needs a suitable header. I'm just looking at this. Okay, so we're looking at 519,000. Okay. Well, I've just been staring at my page for a while now, still nothing. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm not allowed to have more than one active contract at a time. Darn it. Excuse you? Why are you not finishing your job? I'm sorry, why are you not finishing your job? Okay. Let me go look at my finances with my... Can't actually see my finances. I can't see my tabs at the top of the screen. I just have to scroll through until I get what I want. Prices. Contracts. Finances. There we go. New vehicles. Fertilizer. Wage pay. Oh, so I only spent $52 for that $1,000 contract. Um, 26, where are you? All the way over there. Oh my gosh. I wish I could have multiple contracts at once, because that would make my life so much easier. Okay. VX. There's really no point in me hiring workers to do this. Because it's not like I can actually do other work anyway. Boom. Oops, I should need to accept the contract first. Yes, let's accept the contract, then turn it on. La 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 la. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Okay, 2, 14, 15, 11. So 2 is up there. 14 and 15 are just at the top of this hill. Okay, so 14, 15, and 11. Go up this way. Has the glorious other streamer passed yet? He has not. I will make sure to let you know when he is here. He has no idea why I called him downstairs. But he's getting ready for work now. So that's why he's taking a little bit of time to get down here. These roads are super windy. Why couldn't this map have been, like, in a flatter area? I had cruise control on, and it did not want to turn on. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Why won't you back up? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 11:35. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, so 14 first. These contracts are coming so fast, though. Like, they're appearing at 3 times the rate in which I can actually accomplish them. Okay, there I can kind of see on the ground. Okay. Okay. Gotta make sure I toe the line here. It's a very thin, barely visible line. Got it, got it, got it. Dude, they got bushes growing in their fields. Trying so hard not to knock down any signs. But that might be coming down. It's coming down. And I've been telling you about my book for a while, but I've actually told you what it's about. My random remedies have given you a piece. I understand that it involves a lot of death. That's about as much as I really know. So I'm assuming it's a tragedy. Okay, cool. That's complete. 15. It's right next door. Whee! Come on, come on. You could call it a tragedy, lol. I think I have some time to kill. I'm currently stuck thinking about what I'm going to write, so I'm kind of in limbo if I'll actually write or just sit. Ah, yes. There's wonderful moments where I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this. I used to, when I was really stuck, I would just write a bunch of garbage, essentially. I just keep writing and writing and writing until eventually my brain would, like, click on again. And then I would just end up deleting, sometimes 5-10 pages worth of writing. Because for me, I have to write to kickstart my writing. Like, I can't just, there's nothing I can do that will get me back out of writer's block except for just writing. I just accept the fact that I'm going to be writing garbage for pages on end that I will have to throw away. La 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 la. There's something weirdly relaxing about My only goal right now is trying to stay in a relatively straight line. And we're going to have to be a little tricksy here because we are running very low on fertilizer. And I don't want to run out before we finish this field, because that would suck. Oh, it says the contract's finished. Okay, cool. You know what I said earlier about perfection and all of that? No, bump all that. That's railroad track. How about we don't go back on the railroad track? Okay. My will is very strong. My procrastination is tough. Oh. That's the hardest. It's like an unstoppable force met an immovable object. The unstoppable force would eventually win because of time and such. But keyword is eventually. Oh, that's a cliff. How about we don't... we don't go off the cliff. Okay, fine. We'll go this way. Oh, that would be a bad thing to drive off of. Okay, there we go. I feel like I should not be going this fast on this road. Yeah, that cruise control puts it way too fast. Ooh. When the other streamer appears, it will be the element that pushes the scale. Oh my gosh, no, let's not go in the water. Can we... I would like to be... I wish when we were driving that we could see what the driver sees. Instead of like, I can't drive correctly on the road when I'm actually looking, you know, at a tree. You know what? I think that's a relatively decent parking job considering how bad I think the driving controls are, so I'll take it. Okay. I need... more liquid fertilizer, please. Which I have to do myself since I now know that my workers cannot be trusted. By. Yes. Okay, I can leave the engine off while it refills. Okay. I'm running out of things to fertilize. And everything will be harvesting. Which, you know, I can do. It just sucks because... I can't afford a harvester right now. How much is the 1 for 2? Because I really don't want to drive all the way up. It's 5,000. 11 is 17,000. Okay. 17,000. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this. Nope, I need that. And I saw my wheels come off the ground. I thought the weight was a problem, but nope, apparently the weight is a necessary thing. Okay, cool. I can see everything now. All is well in the world. I should sit properly. This is not how I should be sitting. Alright, stay on my side of the road. I'm trying to stay on my side of the road. Trying to be a decent, conscientious driver over here. Alright, come over here.
What? What's going on?
Duck down. Alright, here he is, Flays Flam. The other streamer is here.
What's going on? The other streamer appears.
You were requested.
Oh, wow, okay.
Alright, I love you, honey.
Love you too.
Go have fun at work. Can I have a
will.
kiss? Thank you. Thank you.
Have fun with your farming.
Thank you. I love you.
Big Mongoose here, so.
Appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Of course, it's a horse, of course, of course.
11. Fertilizing. See, this is what I don't understand. Like, there's no reason why it shouldn't be able to back up. Like, it's not only is it not backing up, but it's, like, not turning or anything. See, you see how it's not actually turning? Okay, so I did not, I put the sprayer down. This thing that said put the sprayer down. Line it up. I'm just gonna follow this around while my worker does the field. I'm just surveying my land. I'm back. I successfully written a full sequence of sentences, or in layman's terms, a paragraph that was utterly exhausting. You might want to back up the stream by like 5 or 10 minutes because you just missed Ian. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I probably should get off the railroad tracks. I keep on forgetting I can actually teleport in this game. So, if I want to go... What do I have? I have something on my face. OMG! Ah! So there's this. Sorry, whoever's field this is that I'm just blatantly running through. What are you? Just a decorative building piece? You are a useless decorative building. So you need to be cotton, which means I need a cotton planter, I think. Cotton. You need a planter with seed palette. Okay. Man after my own heart. He is glorious. Yes, he is. I would agree with that assessment. So 18, is there a contract available for field 18? 19 there's a contract for. But not 18. Well, what's on 19? 19's all the way over there. It's in the last stage of growth. Okay. So let me double check again. So a planter with a seed palette. So let's see. Planter. Oh, no, that's just a harvest. And that probably needs... medium or a large. Whoops, wait. Time to get serious. I will see you in an hour or less, depending on how much his presence boosted me. Okay. 386. Back. $24. $525 horsepower. 536 horsepower. This is probably the one I want. Oh, just that. Okay. So we're looking at 482,000. Back. Okay. So maybe I should harvest. I should wait till it's ready to harvest. Okay. And let's take a look at my finances again. So I don't have a loan anymore. My wage payment is... Actually, I don't have to pay very much for the wages. The fertilizer cost is the big thing. When I compare the fertilizer costs to my contract's income, like, that's where I'm spending all my money. I thought I started with a loan, but apparently I did not. Oh, right, no, I start with a loan if I'm managing things. Can you go faster? The only thing is, like, I want to leave the worker on because I can't actually see the line very well. Okay. How much do I have left? 50% done. There's nothing else I can really do right now, I think. Let's go to the ranch. I can't go in. I can't. There's no other people in this world, really. That's my biggest complaint about this game. Is that it is a completely empty world. There's no interaction. Like, you can't actually see other people or interact with other people or anything with other people. Like, I see their cars. But this is a ghost town. And there's nothing to do at a lot of the places. Like, this is the only store in the game. Customize or repair vehicles. $150 a day. I'm just trying to see. If I can make use of all of this area. So I could get that, and I could get that. But I can't, like, make any dirt roads or anything. Which is a mistake. What's the landscaping? Because I know before I could get landscaping up. And I don't remember how I did it. Okay. Sugarcane, la 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 la. What about general? There's no... I'm so confused. Okay, I'm very confused. And he's just taking his sweet time. Which doesn't do anything. What does the barn do? I have no idea what to do here either. I thought that's where I was supposed to put my animals, but apparently not. And the restaurant is the same thing. I can drop stuff off at the restaurant, but there's no other interaction with it. This is my biggest complaint about the game, is that it's such an empty world. There's just a place for me to check my finances. Well, that sucks. You should have been able to finish that whole field. It's because of how slow he was moving. He was moving so slow that I just ran out early. I mean, think about it. This whole field, I did, like, 5 fields with 1 tank. Anything I can interact with over here? No. Okay. Like, I just wish they took all of this care and all of this trouble, but they couldn't be bothered to, like, have people at the restaurant. Or, like, any signs of human life at all. I resent that he essentially cost me over my worker cost me $3,000 because they couldn't be bothered to drive faster. You think about that. Oh, you're turning? Okay. Thought you were going up the hill. I was trying to get out of your way, buddy. Come on, come on. See, this is actually where I wish the auto controls were. I wish there was an auto control that would just control the driver from point A to point B. Oops, nope, wrong one. Let's see if we can find the dividing line. I think there it is. Yep, I can see the line kind of. There we go, I can see it. I'm just hoping that, yep, there's a horrible line right there, but that'll still count. This says 86%. Okay. Okay. Where's my chat? Why has my chat disappeared? Chat, come back! Chat, come back! Okay, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why does it put the harvest the oat in parentheses? Like, is this not really oat? Is this secretly something else? Why is it in parentheses? Maybe I should do the highest priced one first. What are you doing? Okay. I was about to be like, you're about to skip a huge swath, sir. And they missed a huge bit over here. He missed this entire chunk. I don't trust this worker. Well, so next contract I will do will be field 4, which is up here. They're gonna count it done any second now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, you know what? 4, 3, 2, 1. Do. Boom! I will take that. Thank you. Okay, so cotton in field 4. I will take you back. This is where I want to be like, drive to such and such point. I'm gonna end up buying one of these like fertilizer trucks for every single area. Or maybe I should go along the top. Maybe that's what I should do. Is I should just move. I should move. You know what? That's what we'll do. I'll drop this guy off. I'll get the other thing. La la la. This should be called driving simulator. I feel like that's 90% of what I do. Is just driving from point A to point B. But I'll drop my equipment off at the various locations. Boom. Engine off. Got you. Okay. Exit out. Why do I need 2 of you? Where's this contract for? Field 4, which is all the way up there. So minus $85 wage payment. Okay, come on. This is the fastest this thing can move. I wonder how much attention this game pays to things like crop rotation. Because if it doesn't, then I'm not doing any crop rotation. Sorry, all other cars, like, I'm doing the best I can, but this is a narrow road. I feel like I should not be allowed to drive this vehicle on this road. There is a wider road over there that I just chose not to take. Whoops. I'll take that with the other one. See if it actually makes a difference. La 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 la, da 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 ba da ba da bum ba da ba da. Yeah, definitely should not be driving. That would be funny. No, I mean, it wouldn't be funny. Well, it would be because it's a game. If taking a vehicle that was too big on the bridge actually damaged the bridge and you got in trouble for it. Alright, you go do your thing, buddy. While you're doing that, I will go to my next vehicle. Alright, cool. Let's get this sucker out of here. And we're just gonna see if this road is actually an easier road to drive on. Yes, I am obeying traffic laws in this fictitious game with no other people in it. Don't judge me. I want to find out there's like some crazy lore in this game about all of the invisible people in this non-existent town. You know? Let's not hit the railroad crossing signs. That would be bad. This is a much wider road. I should have taken the other one up this road, but, you know, we made it. This is the slowest vehicle on the planet, though. Just lollygagging its way through everything. How much of a financial cushion do you think we need in order to actually start buying stuff? I did not hit that. I was definitely way out in the road. I'm watching it on the replay. That sign came out of nowhere. Whoa. I wonder if anybody goes around like repairing all the signs in this, or if that's just a sign of how long you've been playing is how many signs you've destroyed. We will start on the far side of the field. This one. Come on, come on. Almost there. I can see there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Lower harvester. Turn on harvester. So it's that guy's, he's already 22% full. We haven't gotten anywhere through this field yet. Like, look at how tiny this little swath is that I've done so far. Okay. That sounds like my tiny human. What time is it? It's 1:24. He really shouldn't be awake yet. So I'm going to give it 5 minutes and hope that he self-soothes and goes back to sleep, because he really does need a longer nap. But it does not sound like he's going to self-soothe. Yeah, that's not sounding promising for self-soothing. Yeah, no, I think I can give it another 2 minutes, but I don't think he's going back to sleep. I'm just gonna park this dude over here. Stop the engine. And I'm just gonna leave this so that you can see the progress being done here. Take the product to the spinnery. They're only 8% done. It's 5:17. I think I'm gonna go till like probably 8. I'm guessing is when sunset is, and then we'll come down. Okay, let me go get the tiny human though. Alrighty, and in all that time, will they still have most of the field to plow? Oh my gosh. Ronan, come to your picnic table. There we go. Come have a seat. Good job, Ronan. Good job. There you go. Here's your princess, and here's your milk. Okay. All right. Baby is settled, an afternoon snack. Hi, baby. I love you, Ronan. I love you so much. Yes, I do. Now let's see here. Still only 18% done. You're 61% full. You're 27% full. What should I do? Well, those are doing their thing. Like, I could start up top. So railroad silo. Let's see if I can find anything about the railroad. Harvest use, okay, advanced knowledge, no. No, 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 no. So there's nothing in here. About how to use the railroad. Maybe at some point I'll like watch a tutorial on just how to use the railroad. Okay, so maybe we go bottom to top instead of top to bottom. So if we look at animals... Okay, I'm gonna look at animals. Okay, transport... They reproduce new animals that are added to your animal population. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Is I want to, like, I feel like animals is going to be my favorite thing, and I'll just hire people to do everything else. Hay oat. One, two, three. 4 fields, essentially. Okay. Hay oat. Okay. Wheat. Okay, chaff. Okay. Okay. So oat, wheat, just have to harvest grass. Okay. Wheat. So probably 2 wheat fields and 1 oat field. Two wheat, 1 oat. And I can mow the grass. I'm here once more. I finished a grand total of drum beats, trumpet horns, violin noises, lion roars, 2 pages. Considered to start a chapter. I'd call that a good day of writing. Yep. I think so. Hi, Ronan. Sit at the picnic table while you eat. You want to come over here? You want to come to Mommy? You want to say hi? Come here. Do you want to say hi? Here. Okay, come on, Ronan. Say hi. Say hi. Go hi. You say hi. He's like, I don't see any people to say hi to. Why am I saying hi to a computer screen? That's a good question. I do not have an answer for you. Come here. Whee! Yep. Okay, but you have to go to the picnic table to eat. You're eating. Go to the picnic table. Here's this. No, food's at the picnic table. No, food's at the picnic table. If I sleep through the night, will they keep working? That is the question. Okay, I have lots of time, so I might as well tell you the entire lore of a year and a half worth of work that I've been investing my life and soul every day to. Ooh. Hello, potentially other streamer. Yeah, he's a little tiny to stream right now, but maybe in like a couple years. No, you still have more? You have more? Yeah, it's a car. It's a truck. You say truck? It's a train. That's a tractor. That's a cotton harvester. It's another cotton harvester. This cotton harvester is almost full. Oops, I should have not done. There we go. %30 done. No, no, no. You eat at the table. You know the rules. Eat at the table. Ronan? Ronan? You are too little to play this video game. And every single time I try to have you play the game with me, you smack the keyboard nonstop. So I need you to go finish your snack at the table. I love you. Yeah. Yeah, it's moving. Yes, hello. Can I help you? Okay. So given all that I've said, I think my first patch of land that I'm buying is this one. Yes, because I will have all of the place to put my farm animals. How much does that cost? 280,000. How much money do I have? Okay. Okay, so if that's 280,000, so this is 22. There's barley there right now. It's growing. I don't have to harvest it anytime soon. All of this grass is ready to harvest. So let's go to the shop. No, to this shop. I'm just gonna see. Do not own this land. Camera zoom. No, we're not putting anything on the television right now. We're not putting anything on the television right now. Okay, starting from the very, 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 very beginning. Okay. I do not own this land. It's a decorative object, doesn't do anything. Hayloft. Okay. I don't see where I get just a chicken coop. Bale, big bag. I can get chicken feed. And how much is a chicken coop? It's 20,000. I don't get a dog, I don't think. 40,000. Okay. My writing expertise is mostly comprised of very good vocabulary and me writing. Because it was just fun seeing humanity completely obliterate everyone. As we begin writing short stories, still very human bias, from all genres of fantasy, sci, apocalyptic, and fantasy again. Basically, me trying to recreate Lord of the Rings again and again. Interesting. Okay. I'm probably going to regret this. Yeah, I regret it already. Okay. I So that's mine. And if I go here, and if I go to start landscaping, what if I want to undo it because I don't like what I did? I wish you could do something, see how much it would cost to do it, and then accept or not accept. Okay. Got this. On a related note, at the same time, I was trying to make me love art, but then no pipe was pushed back, so then everything clicked. Love writing, I love reading. I'm a crippling introvert. Surprisingly massive vocabulary. I've been making short stories for half a year now. Should I become a writer? Boom. Pick one of the short stories I actually completed, a space opera about two human nations struggling in a war to unite humanity under one banner after finally meeting after centuries of no contact, I'm guessing is where that's going. So you're almost done, so I should head over to that side. Okay, there's a restaurant, but I, the farmer, do not need to eat. Contact, and that basically sums up the entire story. Interesting. Okay, so I don't need to buy food for myself. I don't need to sustain myself. I don't need to have a house to live in or anything like that. I don't need any expenses, like, as a human being. There's all of this stuff and all of these buildings and everything here, but they're completely empty and devoid of human life. That's just the summary. Do you wish to understand more? Yes or no? Yeah, I'd be interested to hear more. Although I'm probably not going to stream too much longer because Tiny Human needs my attention. Where's field 10? How big is field 10? 10 is like a much smaller size than 4. For almost as much. Alright. Like, it's gonna be 70 more seconds, I think, on this. Down to less than 30,000. I wish I could turn the headlights on. Hey. Hello. Okay, come on. I'll explain it in a later stream, in a proper stream, but yes, there's a lot more nuance that separates. Come on. I hate I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Like, the driving mechanics in this game are absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh. Binary collision course. The title tells you enough. It's the first meet of the two nations. Binary impact. And binary aftermath. Fallout. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's now almost 9 p.m. at night. I apparently do not believe in sleep. At all, I don't believe in sleep. I can't turn on my headlights. This is the thing. How can I not turn on my headlights? No, there's no headlights. Do you want to expand the universe further, kind of like Star Wars, but actually planned and made by the original creator? Interesting. Yeah, you and Ian would have... Sif! No! No! Sorry, Sif went over to the picnic table and was trying to eat the rest of Ronan's snack that he hasn't finished yet. Okay. Yeah, every other car in this game knows to have its headlights on, but not the giant truck. The giant truck has no headlights. Stardew is better. Stardew should be the only game. Stardew is salvation. Stardew is life. I actually, if I had time to stream every day... Oh, now you want my headlights to be on. But only while I'm backing up. If I had time to stream every day, I'd be going through like 5 different games right now. One of the major games that I really want to be playing right now is I want to do an all-achievement run of Oxygen Not Included. I love Oxygen Not Included. Me and Ian would be best friends. Of course, we already are. Yep, totally not an unhealthy parasocial relationship. No, it's just because Ian's also working on a novel series that has, like, a massive, massive universe that he's written in. Alright, that sign's coming down. There's nothing I can do about it. I hear my child just making random noises. Okay. Okay. Then even more. Can't stop impressing me. Yeah. There's a lot to it, so I won't... I can't even explain. It would probably take me an entire stream to explain all the stuff that he's doing. Oops, 1 second. Do you need help getting to your blocks, baby? Here, let mommy help. There you are. Sorry, his bag of building blocks was zipped shut and he couldn't figure out how to unzip it because he's tiny. Me about to go in the water because I can't see through the stupid trees. Seriously, they thought of everything else, but not that they should put headlights on the giant flipping truck. There it is. Wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. That sign is gone. Sorry. We don't believe in signs in this town. The only thing is, I think he would not want me to talk too much about it. Because you can't copyright an idea. And so, like, well, yes, his individual, like, if I was reading excerpts from it, that would be copyright protected. And copyright in the United States is automatic. The moment that something is reduced to written form, it's copyright protected. Or like reduced to any published form. Like if it's like recorded on a CD or anything, it's got automatic copyright protection from the moment of its creation. The thing is, and this is why people do poor man's copyright, which is mailing something certified mail to yourself. That's not about getting yourself copyright. That's about proving that you wrote it first, because even though copyright is automatic, if you have to go to court over it because somebody plagiarized your stuff or somebody accused you of plagiarizing theirs, that's why you want the proof of when your thing was written. But you don't actually need to do that to have copyright. Copyright is automatic. But it does not protect ideas. So if we're just talking about high-level overview ideas, you can take that and run with it and make a different story with the same base idea, and it's not considered a copyright violation because ideas can't be protected. A truck and tiny roads with very tight turns don't mix very well. Facts. $74%. Like 88% complete. Yeah, I'm glad I hired somebody else to do this field, because this would have been boring to just do this whole field by myself. A manuscript is pretty good proof, but that might be a struggle for you guys since you would use Microsoft Word, I presume. So here's the thing. Timestamps can be manipulated. Because, now Google Docs is one thing, but Google Docs honestly is terrible formatting. Although I do think he writes primarily on Google Docs. I prefer Microsoft Word because I like being able to customize it. But when you're disconnected from the internet, Microsoft Word will timestamp according to whatever your machine says the date is. So people have been able to do things like change the date on their computer and then save a document, and the document will register according to the date that the computer thinks it is rather than the date that it actually is. Google Docs, like, it's because it's all connected online, I think tends to be more accurate. But the problem is with Google Docs shows the most recent save date, not the original creation date. And when you're trying to prove that you wrote something first, you want the original creation date. You don't want to go in and move a comma and all of a sudden Google Docs says you created this yesterday. You know? So that's... And Google Docs auto-saves, so it's not like... It gets a little wonky. So you can either record your copyright. There is a copyright office. You can record the copyright. Or you can mail a copy to yourself via certified mail through, like, the the United States Postal Service, because that's a government entity, and don't open it. What you do is you mail it to yourself. You don't open it because you need it in its original sealed package. And then if you go to court, you can show that it's unopened, show the post date on it unopened, and open it in court. You do also date your pages, but here's the thing. Just because you write the date on the page, that doesn't actually prove that you wrote it on that date. So, that, like, yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Oh gosh, they're gonna run into each other. Can you bring mommy your plate? Ronan! Don't shake it, just bring the plate here. Bring mommy the plate, leave the carrot on the plate. Ronan! No, stop it. He's shaking a carrot piece off the place. I am stuck. Yeah, no, that's, as I said, that's why people do the either registering it with the Copyright Office or why they do certified mail, because computerized timestamps can be manipulated and people can just straight up lie when they're writing dates. Like, it's not hard, especially if you're like, if you have an old notebook. If you have an old notebook, to just write it on the old notebook, write a date that's like 5 years earlier. Okay, here you go. Take this back to the picnic table. Oh, actually, I don't trust you not to dump it all over the floor. I will take it back to the picnic table. Yeah, you ready? Seth, can you eat this carrot? Thank you. All right, Ryan. Yeah, it's over here. Good boy, Seth. Ronan, yeah, your food is over here. Well, if you wanted to eat the carrot, then you shouldn't have thrown it on the ground in the middle of the basement here, buddy. You're dedicated enough to write an entire novel. I think you either need a life or a therapist. They're not mutually exclusive. You can need both. Why are you still... Excuse me? You're just, like, being paid for no work at this point. Hi, can I help you? Sif! Away from the picnic table. No, no, you don't get any more. It's all gone. Come on. Work. Well, then again, I have my first draft. Only I would have it. If they copy my book, they would have my refined work. So unless they can cough up a rough first draft that actually fits the good draft, then I don't know what to say. What I'm saying is that everything is just against that. The publishing house would also put up a massive fit, so that'd probably be enough. If you're fortunate enough to be able to work with a publishing house, yes. Which is actually really hard if you're not already an established writer. You're not getting any more, Ronan. You've already had... It's a snack, not a meal. Sif, come here. Sif, come here. Sif, come here. Okay, stop. Okay, we're gonna send the puppy upstairs. Baby, I love you. You cannot be climbing up onto Sif's face like that. Sif loves you, but he is a dog that needs personal space, and that means he does not want a baby's face in his face. And if you put a baby's face in that puppy's face, you're gonna end up with that puppy's teeth on the baby's face. No doing that, Ronan. Okay, why are you not turning the direction I want you to turn? It has to be lined up like freaking perfectly almost. Anyway, though, See you, streamer. I will tell you more about my book in a much more copyright-friendly way. I don't know how I'll do that, though. But anyways, no, that's fine. I mean, I just talk about it at a very high level. Like, the higher level you talk about it at, the more likely it is that, like, there's other people that have enough similar ideas that nobody's going to take your particular version of anything. But anyways, it was great having you here. I'm finally almost done with this silly nonsense. Ronan? Dude. Alright, almost there. Okay. Okay. Field 21. Where's field 21? Field 21's right there. So, what if... First of all, I'm going to go buy myself a large chicken coop. I don't own this land. I'd absolutely own that land. I'm so confused about, like, why it's turning green. I'm so confused why this is not working. I'm actually very frustrated why that's not working. Okay, I love how I'm, like, raising it, but it's, like, not actually it's... This is the worst designed terraforming ever. Because, like, look, I'm pressing the raise button, but instead it's lowering the terrain back here. So, like, I can't even actually buy the coop anymore because I've wasted money on terraforming that is not what I wanted. That now I have to fix. Like who, this is the worst. This is like the worst design I've ever seen in any game that allows like, I've never seen terraforming design this bad. This is bad. This is really bad, and it's used all of my money, and I kind of wish I knew when the last autosave was. Because it's used, like, it literally, I just spent $20,000 making things worse because of how bad that, like, I probably will not continue to play this game, to be honest. Because the farming part of it is fine, and that's supposed to be what the game is about and everything, but all of the stuff that you have to do around it is horribly designed. The terraforming to make sure you can get your plots down is horribly designed. Like, you saw it going back and forth, like it was having a stroke between, you can put this here, no wait, you can't. You can put it here, no wait, you can't. Like, it was going back and forth between red and green like it was flipping colorblind. Like, and the driving mechanics are awful, but that's the one thing you can automate the farming part, which is what the game is supposed to be. That you can automate and choose not to. You can choose not to do the part of the game that is supposed to be like what the game is about. But you can't automate things like driving on the awful roads, which isn't even what the game's supposed to be about, but definitely what I've spent most of my time having to do is driving on the roads. There's not farming. But that you can't automate. The terraforming, horrible. Horrible. It's not just the fact that it's bad, it's the fact that, like, you can mess it up and there's no undo, but it's like it won't let you design it and then be like, okay, I want this or I don't want this. No, you've already done the damage. It's already taken the money out. Like, you're not planning anything, and the controls are absolutely awful. This is just absolutely awful. It's like, I don't want to spend any more time doing it, because I don't want to make things worse. But, like, that the whole attempt to improve that thing literally, like, made it so much worse. And now I can't even actually... I am aware that I don't have enough money for even the smaller one. That's not big enough for me to test out whether or not I can do a thing. It's bad enough that it's like I don't even want to keep playing, because I just spent all of that time. I just spent probably the last 45 minutes doing a contract just to get me the money to do that, only to lose it all from the god-awful landscaping. That is like... That's rage quit territory. Like, whoever designed... I'm sorry, game devs, I really hate to say this. Whichever one of you game devs was responsible for designing the terraforming thing, you should be absolutely ashamed of the work that you did on this game. That was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. This is god-awful. I hope you never design terraforming anything ever again. That's clearly not your forte. Stay away from it. Oh my gosh, that's bad. Wow. Wow. See, now I wish I hadn't bought the land, because now I can't even do the thing with it that I was going to be doing. $21, $22, like 18. Where's 19? 18 through 23, except for 19. And it's like, also the map showed that I have a lot more land than apparently I actually have. Because if you look on the map here, you look on the lands, look at where this ends compared to where this begins. So this should be like half of the length of the entire field that I should have back here. I do not have. Could you, like, not move forward, like, sir, when you can clearly see that I'm trying to... And this right here, the fact, like, even when I zoom in, then I can't see much of the road ahead. It's just bad. Actually, no, let's go this way. Hi, Ronan. Yeah? So, I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna continue this game. I love the idea of this game. I'm very disappointed with the execution of it. Because I feel like I'm wasting way too much time on stuff that's not even the primary gameplay loop. Because you need to do it. Like, you need to flatten the land or landscape the land because otherwise there's a terraforming issue. That's what it said. It said that they couldn't do the terraforming over and over again when it was doing the flickering back and forth. Okay? So you're requiring us to do the terraforming in order to actually be able to place things there, but your terraforming tool is bad. You won't let us automate the driving, so the driving, we have to drive on this map, but your driving mechanics are bad. Like, it's like sometimes, like, I'll hold down the key, like, and I'll be holding it down the whole time, and it will barely turn, or it won't turn at all, and sometimes I'll barely tap it, and it, like, veers all the way. There's no consistency in how much a thing is turning. It's just, and like, even when I did the tutorials, when I played the tutorial thing first, it only covers, like, the most basic things, and then there's no information about how to do any of the other things. You have to look all of that up, like, you have to Google all of that. And the world, they've done a lot of environment building, but they didn't put any people in it. They have all of these buildings, but there's no interaction with any of it. Like, these are all just drop-off points. There's only one place that you buy things from. So they had all of this opportunity for, like, a fairly robust world, and they just didn't use it at all. Like, it's so much, this game is so much wasted opportunity. Like, you have an animal dealer, but you have a barn here, and you have a ranch here, and you can't get like one type of animal for the barn and one type of animal, no, you can't buy things there. You got an animal dealer instead. You got a restaurant here, but you can't, like, you can drop stuff off, but you can't see that they're doing anything. There's no customers at the restaurant. It's just, it's so close to being, it's a game, this is a game that could have been really good. And it's like they stopped making it. It's like they got all of the building blocks there and they said, you know what? I don't feel like finishing the game. We don't need to put people in the world. We've got cars that occasionally make driving even more annoying, you know, considering that half the time you can't even see the road. But we won't have people at all. You can't talk to anybody. You can't have conversations. But there's not even a shopkeeper at the shop. Like, it I really want to enjoy this game. Like, that's how it is. It's not even a game that, like, I don't enjoy, because there's aspects of it that I do like. I'm just frustrated because it could have actually been a good game, and instead it is a mediocre game with elements that make me not want to continue playing. Even though there's parts of the game that I really like, it's not worth sloughing through all of the bad stuff. Like, I'm sorry, I know I've been, like, ranting and complaining. It's just, it's frustrating because it has so much, like, if it was just a bad game and the whole thing was bad, I'd be like, okay, I don't get it. But it's frustrating because it should be good. This should be a good game. Alright, but that's going to be it for this stream, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, don't forget to stay determined. We'll be back next weekend, back with Stardew Valley, which doesn't frustrate me, because it's a game that should be good and actually is good. And I will see you next time.